He's obviously not gonna kill him. I know it's invincible, but I don't believe it here. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, it's not happening. Oh, it happened. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae, the first, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
And it's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. We are back today with episode 6 of season 2 of Invincible today.
Last episode, wild. We just talked about it before we recorded, and then like just seeing what other people were saying on Twitter and YouTube and whatnot. This is a series that, like, for some reason, I don't know, at least I can speak for myself, I forget what kind of series this is sometimes. Like, sure, I thought that, what's her name again?
Shrinking Ray.
Shrinking Ray. I thought that, like, okay, she was going to do the same thing that she did against old boy before that, go inside his body and grow, boom. And that's gory and bloody. That's something that I expected. But somehow this series goes beyond your expectations and do something even more gruesome than what you even thought of. And that's gruesome already. I didn't think he was going to literally use his muscles to squeeze her to death inside of his own body. He got all that of her blood in your body. I mean, I'm sure you be eating people, so I guess it's not that crazy, but all that blood is in your body right now.
You got bones.
But, what else happened in the episode? That's one thing I don't want to put off.
So, yeah, that obviously was the most insane part. But we're also in between Earth and Mars fighting the Sequids. And Martian Man, or Shapesmith, as they call him for his hero name back on Earth. He is an idiot, but I guess he's our idiot. And they are fighting seemingly a losing battle. They cannot seem to protect Rudy long enough to create this, like, bomb to get all of the Sequids gone at once, or to like disconnect the host from the bubblegum masquerade of gelatinous goo that we have. So yeah, it's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for our team on Earth, because Duplicate and Shrinking Ray seemingly are dead. Rex is without one of his hands that he uses to imbue the explosions into. So even if he does survive, because he did have a gun to the back of his head by the Lizard King, or the new Lizard King, they're going to be hampered moving forward.
Yep. It's funny too, because we talked about throughout the episode too, how like the teams, like the grade that we'll give the team, right? I thought Lizard League was like a D tier team. I know that most of our squad was gone, but like even if you're a D, tier team, I thought that the 3 was going to get the job done, and they couldn't. But Cecil, he probably got some things up his sleeve that he does a lot of shit. You seen what happened with Donald. So
true. We
got to see that throughout the episode as well. So we will see, obviously, little big bro in the future. Mark's little bro, he's on Earth, and now Debbie has to essentially raise and take care of Omni-Man's kid, or another kid of his. So
crazy.
There's a lot going on, but I'm ready to hop into it. So let's get into Invincible season 2, episode 6. Let's get into it right about now. That's crazy. When I asked you the other day, I'm like, damn. We really might end up reacting to the series for damn near a decade.
I kind of like it.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
Previously on Invincible. Oh, I forgot about that part. Damn.
Ah, yes.
Wow, I'm so mad. Damn. I didn't even want to restart now. So yeah, we got Alan the Alien back, and Optimus Prime is a Viltrumite. But once again, that's another reason why it would be cool to watch this for damn near a decade, just because I want to really explore everything in this show. Like,
and plus, like, aging is a primary topic in this series,
right?
How are they going to get out of that?
A minor spoiler for the series. I seen Mark in a different suit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I seen somebody said this is when it really starts. I'm like, what do you mean by that? Okay, but he did look clean in that suit. He's obviously not going to kill him. I know it's invincible, but I don't believe it here. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, it's not happening. Oh fuck! It happened. Well, I'm always wrong, bro. Fuck this series, bro.
Bruh.
Ain't no way. I literally said I know this is how the series go, but I don't believe it here. And they did it again.
I honestly did not remember that.
You know what? I'm gonna start shutting the fuck up and not predicting nothing. Like, there's no point in predicting anything. Like, what's the point? I don't really know.
So he's like Mr. Fantastic? That's pretty cool. Bruh, he is laser focused.
I'm not gonna lie, Immortal, bro. You gotta tee up, man. I just can't wait for this team to be like real good.
I mean, this is sort of a culling of them.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at like people like Black Samson. I'm like, bro, he is not fit for this.
He's gotta go.
Whole invasion.
We should not see him in 10 years. I will just tell you that.
Oh, he about to end up like old boy, the other guy, with all them Sequids around him.
Anyone.
I'll do it myself.
I'm stronger and faster than you, and you know it.
Dude. Damn. I respect it. He said, cover me. God, this feels like Avengers Endgame with them putting the Infinity Gauntlet through Spider-Man.
I got it! Activate instant kill! I got this! Oh, I got this! Okay, I don't got this!
Damn, that just made me want to rewatch that again. I've been watching it in a while. Part of it because it's 3 hours. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's true.
Still, I'll get to it.
Seeing Infinity War in theaters was my best viewing experience ever.
I don't remember if I think I did go to see it, but I already saw what happened, so it didn't matter. But it was still fire.
Throw it! Throw it! You're close enough! There you go, Immortal.
Here we go. Boom.
We did it? Oh, God.
Oh,
damn it.
No, not with Eve.
I know what I'm doing for the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, the eyes and... It was all neat, like some black and a little, like, white U-shape thing.
Dude, we were just talking about how, like, Eve is the most versatile person here. She's the last person I would want as an enemy. Thank God that worked.
I really hope that the series, like, for all the people who love the whole power scaling thing, like, Eve got to be top 5 at the end of the series. Like, to me, that's just, like...
Power alone, yeah.
That's just wild. Like, if she's not upper tier, I'll actually be pissed off. Oh my God, we did not have to see Kate like that. Bruh.
And that Kate.
Stop showing the Kates.
And that Kate. And that Kate.
Let's see if we got like a bait and switch here. He's still alive.
I'm what? Dude, he's like freaking Walking Dead.
But you just took a hell of a hit. I just popped your skull so hard, your eyeball just popped out. And it is gross as shit.
That ain't nothing about being brave. That boy is... Bro, what is... This series is so fucking sick. Like, in the... I mean, in a bad way, actually. This shit was too sick for me sometimes. Like you said in the last episode, the VA is killing it. Like, he's really... Oh my God.
If this is his last stand, he is going out and getting all the dollars he can for his next project. I don't know. I don't know!
He's hitting you with his
with
fucking
the stub?
Huh?
Blah, 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 blah. Dude, your brain is leaking.
What the fuck? I thought they were putting
Invincible!
Oh, well, yeah, I was about to say, I feel like they want to put Invincible.
He dies.
What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Why?
Granted, they do have very advanced medical technology.
They do. I remember
like,
they
that
used
shit
that
is insane.
when Battle Beast fucked them up.
Oh, she's still alive?
Ain't no way. You know what? Kind of like what I said before. It would make a little sense.
Oh, God, look at her face.
It would make a little sense. I'm like, that's a little too crazy to have your muscles do that like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you would have to have done it before. That's what I was pretty much aiming at.
We gotta go. I understand.
Go! Just like the first Mars episode.
I do like that they gave him like a fair, like, you know, chance and shot before the battle and even at this point. Hey man, you could be our new Martian man for real. I thought about that. Hell yeah. We need some more
Oh man, go ahead, Mark.
pseudo OGs for the crew. Like the music. Better not be copyright.
Sorry.
I don't think it is. Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Damn. Hell no.
Good work.
I like
the
that.
shippers say, I shipped them.
These
There's
two?
only shipping you're gonna get.
Okay. Yeah, whatever
Bro,
floats your boat, man.
Bro, be having
Whatever floats your
nightmares.
space boat.
I realize this series has like a lot of replacement stuff. Like Donald.
That is more literal, but yes.
the Mahler brothers, like
They
always
just keep
doing
there.
that.
That's continuous.
Like that's a lot of replacement stuff. Omni-Man having a new family, like wife and child. Like there's so much replacements. So many replacements. I feel like this kid's gonna die. That's gonna make me sad. But the only reason why I have a little hope is because he grows fast. So I just have a feeling that he'll
Like if
he'll
nothing
grow
happens
fast
in the
and
next
be a hero.
week, he'll be fine.
Yeah, basically. And I would like to see that, like him and his brother, little big bro or something like that, fighting together. But this series, I don't know, bro.
They went right to the Pentagon.
Donald.
Mm.
Hey, oh, dude.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Not the
Damn, yeah.
multiple body bags
Wow.
for her.
He just got right. That is crazy. No, she might survive. Damn.
She might be fully traumatized here on forward.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Yep, they do that surgery, hair all off, shaved off.
It's
I wonder what
crazy.
they
We
only made her
literally
survive
saw
the
the
change.
resolution of that, and I immediately forgot about it. I was just like, what's he so sad for?
If he does survive, literally, I remember I was just talking about why I didn't like Rex. And I know a lot of people wouldn't like Rex, that kind of guy. But I feel like if he does survive, his whole entire everything of his character is going to change. It would be cool. I think his arc was to end up being like the leader based off of his like constant back and forth with Black Samson in the first season. And like even with the Immortal too. So that'd be kind of cool. Like if that ends up being his role, he turns to like how Cyclops is for the X-Men or something.
Gotcha.
But I know this episode probably gotta have something else crazy. It always has like 2 crazy things in every episode. By the way, I seen this shot in the trailer. I didn't know who was in there. I didn't want to count all the people here, and now I know.
Even when it killed her over and over and over again.
I wonder what this introduce her brother into the formally into the show.
And encouraged me to
I
mean,
think
we
so.
obviously seen him, but like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I'm thinking about that funeral scene in Spider-Man 1.
Why do I
Uh-oh.
feel this way, Marcus? Because you loved her, man. I loved many others before
I was about to say, yep. We're gonna get into that kind of.
as well. This is different.
Why is it different?
I thought we had more time together.
I think they will go into it more, but there is a particular reason why he is feeling so heartbroken for this.
Okay.
Because I
Oh,
do
wow.
remember that specific. Wow. Really? That's what you serve up? You are not getting a tip, barista.
The one thing that I will really commend of this series is the fact that it's like you can watch this series in 2 different ways. Surface level, just seeing the oh my god moments, just seeing like that aspect of kind of what you know from normal comics, but with more edge to it. But also, if you really like pay attention, every character has like a small, intricate character arc or like something specific is going on with their character. Like my example of Black Samson, that's like very subtle, but it's like there's little things if you notice for each character.
And they also haven't gone into it yet in the show, but I remember in the comics, he was actually kind of like, almost like a Batman-esque type of playboy / rich guy. And he had like a whole butler and everything, and he went through like a really dark, depressing kind of arc when he lost his powers the first time. And I think that's why he built the suit for him to try out for the team the second time, even though his powers hadn't come back.
Right. And you even got the growth of their relationship and them being able to spend time together and understanding sacrifices that they got to make. Like, little stuff like that is important. And then you have plots going on in the background. You still got Angstrom out here doing what he's doing. Like,
we have not even gotten back to Angstrom.
That's crazy. They got stuff with Rudy and Beast Girl, like their whole thing. And it's like, there's so much going on with everybody. It's kind of why I can't wait for Cecil stuff, like backstory stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Donald.
Look who's back.
Hey, it's old boy that got fucked up.
Yeah.
Are you good now, bro? That was actually sickening. I remember that shit.
What's up, State?
What's up, State?
It's like nothing happened.
It's like Zoro.
何もなかった.
Are you okay?
I like that question because not a lot of other people would really kind of pay attention to this kind of side character like Gopher.
And I didn't like what I saw.
Mm.
I was such a dick to Kate. I don't know why I had to get my brains blown out to see that.
Ain't that crazy? People got learn something the hard. He learned the hardest way possible. A bullet to your brain.
Literally changed you as a person.
That's like literally the most. Like, it's like, oh, like you did some shit. You wasn't listening to people. You end up breaking your foot or some shit. Bro got shot in the brain. But I do like this though because he's still Rex, but he's starting to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought they was going to make him, like, completely different type person, but it's cool. You can still use OG Rex, but just a better, more positive light. Remind me when Harry lost his memories in Spider-Man.
Stop it.
Bro was getting violated, I ain't gonna lie. That whole movie, like, 3 times, and then died.
Oh, it hurts. My brain hurts.
His brain really do hurt, though.
Especially one looking for someone to take care of their child.
I like you.
Please come in.
For
I have extensive experience working with gifted children.
Why she look like Edna and this will be Jack Jack?
I need to build you a suit.
No capes.
Encourage a child's natural curiosity for the
Oh,
world.
no.
Here you
Nope.
go, buddy.
Okay.
Them teeth thing. Bro already got teeth. He not teething no more.
I also play.
Yeah, that was so 5 minutes ago.
We're about to see this boy casually like walk downstairs, open the refrigerator, and he like a whole.
Mom,
14
where's
years
the
old.
beer?
Please let him grow. Please, Invincible. Please. I don't know what happened in the comics, but if he dies in the comics, don't let him die here. Please.
I do remember. That is all I'm gonna say.
Bruh. Oh, so you just spoiled. Okay, bet.
Oh, yeah. What I spoil you?
He's dead.
Oh, did I?
He is a being Mark's rival.
Let's be frank, his head is not in the game right now. What do you say?
Rex will be like, tell me about it. My head's not in the game either.
Yeah, it's on the floor.
Everything too. I like the way that the women are written in the series. Like, just her and Debbie alone both have these burdens. Like, they feel like the most burdened characters in the show aside from like Mark in his situation. And Amber, I do need some more from Amber's character. She doesn't really like, I don't know. She doesn't really do much.
There's more to her in the animated series than that was in the comics, so at least they've got that going for them. I know. I know.
That's wild to me. I'll say relationship stuff, it was cool, but like aside from that, like I need some, I don't know, more aspirations.
I thought you were someone else. Just leave your suit and I'll have it fixed by morning.
Look at that, Ubel.
Wow, we're
Cutting
just
the
listing
cloth.
off all the references, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's all over your face.
Brain just do that.
The problem is,
You can't be there.
I'm
Invincible. When bad things happen, Mark has to drop everything and go. Everything.
Yeah, but I can be there with him all the time.
Yeah, I can go with him to that bomb.
Care when
Yeah.
cancels our
Maybe I can date him for you, you know? Basically just...
So what
as a
you're
friend.
telling me is I'm better than you.
Like
No, 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 no.
Because I'm doing exactly to her what my dad did to me and my mom. Never complained because A, it made us feel like
I didn't think about that aspect.
Damn.
It's very similar in what
He has this on his mind too.
It's really good. I didn't want it to be toxic. I wanted them both to talk it out with other people and get advice.
really need him.
Because it doesn't need to be like that.
Someone who
Is there for her. I feel like I'm failing Amber.
Mm.
Why are you here talking to me when you should
I got his travel books from the library, but nothing.
I forgot about that thing with the books. Right.
Just travel books.
Mm.
You wrote sci-fi novels under a pen name when you were a kid.
Which is, that's a great way to tie this in, because Art's been friends with him for decades.
Right.
Of course he
I
would
didn't
have
even
these.
think about that. Yeah.
I never read them.
One of the plot twists of the Viltrumites is just the reason why he and Optimus Prime is different because they read books that inspired them.
They are
And
cultured
Viltrumites, they don't
individuals.
read. That would be crazy if they don't read.
You want to talk about existential crises.
Yeah.
It's like I'm watching someone else's nightmare.
Mm.
Much of
Because even when Donald was arguing with Cecil last time, he's like, well, I saved your life. It's like, yeah, but like, shit,
At what
I don't
cost?
feel like myself for real. Y'all might have to close up that program, but I know they won't. Fucking MK Ultra right there, ain't it?
It was said to emit an unstoppable energy wave that
I like how that looks.
anything in its path. For it wasn't
Not that Jetsons ass sound effect.
For real.
God, space sharks or something else.
I'm about to say space prawns. Piranha's a really wild ass fish, though.
Oh no, you just took out
Oh,
the
wow.
sun.
What the fuck?
the first thing we noticed was its gravity. The planet was so dense and its pull so strong we could barely move.
Huh.
Finding no usable resources, my partner and I were ready to return home.
Damn.
Ragnar's.
What the hell are Ragnars?
Right? That's a fire name, though.
I've battled creatures 10 times their size. But because of the gravity on this planet, Ragnar
Oh, is that how you defeat them? Make it like a high gravity chamber? To where you take away their flying abilities.
Damn.
You and a long overdue vacation on the house.
It wasn't a suggestion.
I said I'm fine.
Nothing screams I'm fine with you screaming I'm fine.
Right. Do we know how long Omni-Man has been on Earth? Was it just a little bit before Mark was born, or was he there years before?
No, I think it was just a couple years.
Okay.
Alan! Alan! Don't tell me he's at Urath now. Oh, thank God.
Wow.
I thought that was a misdirect.
I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Hey, stop. Stop.
You hear all my intrusive thoughts. Like this one-eyed freak. What the
Whoa, that's kind of racist.
fuck? Nah.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
I guess that is a little racist. Like saying the black person, you got a fat-ass nose.
Oh, God. I didn't say it, guys.
And then suddenly this douche
Shut your skinny nose ass up, twitchy nose.
This ain't going in there. I'm telling you.
Why not? Hey, if I was editing this, it for sure. Make the
It
cut.
might. It might.
He says he hates your dumb beer because it's missing all the best parts of a beer.
Bruh.
I don't believe you.
Nah, he
Not
about to
him
fly away like,
sulking
oh, man.
away.
Yeah. What's about to happen here, bro?
No, come on, you get redemption. You bitch. You don't know how to play beer pong.
Is that Frankenstein? That is Frankenstein. On the wall.
We should be good now.
You know, on my planet, a sock on the door means
Shut up, Alan.
Yeah.
So, shut up, Alan.
turns out he rebelled against the Empire like years ago. So that
How
meant
many years?
It's not much.
Right.
It is a start.
I forget. How old is do we no, we don't know how old Nolan is Okay. I would say maybe it is like a generational thing. Like someone's just born like that after a certain amount of years, like from Deus to Omni-Man, whatever those years were, and then Omni-Man to Mark. I don't know.
Their own people. I think because it doesn't happen much anymore. Grab your stuff, Mark. We got.
Bro, I've been to space 3 times in the last month.
I just got back from space. I'm not going back to
I feel we're also building up for Mark to like really do things on his own. Like we already seen it a little bit, but like, cause he does get frustrated when like it's like, bro, I just did this task and I gotta do something else. Cecil made me do this. Now I gotta do this. It's like,
Oh, give them the books.
I have a hunch about something, but I need a second opinion. Everything in
imagine like a universal author though. They'll make hella money.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's why my dad wanted me to read his books. He's telling us.
I even think about that, the fame side of things, like aside from his superhero stuff. Imagine being famous throughout planets.
Like a intergalactic music
Yeah.
star.
Now that would really show how popular somebody is. Like, damn, this person's popular on this planet. Like, not countries, but like planets.
But in Andromeda, she's the top #1 hit.
Yeah, for real. And somebody that's actually like ass somewhere is actually popular somewhere else.
What are you, popular on a planet? Ooh, I remember this.
In order for
Oh, boy.
Viltrumite to be executed, he must be healed and whole. Stand and face the
What the fuck? Ew. My bad. I forgot. I can't be doing that. My fault.
We
Look
just
cool
talked
as hell.
about this.
My homeboys right here.
redemption. Rejoin your people.
Ah, shit. They about to re-educate him.
There is no war in Viltrumite.
You conquered hundreds of planets.
I can wait till
Oh.
he uppercut his head off.
Did you hear that?
Say it.
He's conquered hundreds of planets.
Yeah.
So remember what we were talking about potential offspring?
So he probably got a lot of kids, huh?
Potentially.
That planet and its people are toxic if they could do this to you.
That's interesting. You know what? Viltrumites are kind of... That's low-key a flaw. Like, the fact that... I don't know how often they do that, like, have kids and shit, or, like, a lot of kids, but, like, theoretically, imagine him having all these kids. He has hella kids. He could literally make his own army. And they could potentially be stronger than Viltrumites because they're mixed with a whole bunch of different, like, races of people. Yeah, I don't know about that. They need to check in on that kind of shit. Because imagine, like, a battle beast and a Viltrumite type of... Like, that shit would be crazy.
What do you see?
What the... Okay. Uh-oh. Things are about to get worse.
And now it is on Earth.
Yep. On the surface, you might think, oh, this is not a huge issue, almost, but it really will end up being a terrible issue. Angstrom, I've seen his dark skin, yep.
Wow, that's wild.
I was just thinking, like, okay, they didn't show the guy's face. I'm like, okay, that's the only other black dude that I think they didn't do that for right now, because, like I said, Black Samson ain't what the fuck?
Oh, a world with zombies?
He went to The Walking Dead. Ooh, I like his OST. I like his theme. Yeah.
Unsettling.
Okay.
All right.
I wonder what role will he... I feel like he's going to play like a very... I mean, we already know it's multiversal shit, but like, I think he's going to play like a huge role for the entire series. Like,
There
based off his power,
is an upcoming scene that still puts chills down my spine.
Okay.
It is unsettling. It is uncomfortable. And I don't like thinking about it. So that's why it will never get out of my memory.
I wonder who he's going to ally with, too. Because, like, Angstrom... I mean, I don't know the extent of his... Like, I don't know if he has, like, some other powers or, like, some... I don't know, something else upon what he already has. But, like, he's definitely going to have to recruit people. Because you're not going to take out Omni-Man and fucking Invincible and all these universes.
I think he definitely has the level of technology, because if you remember for the gender bent Donald and Cecil, they actually had captured Invincible. So with him having access to the multiverse, he is able to pick and choose what sort of weapons that each of them may or may not be effective versus the Viltrums.
Still tough though, because he has his animosity towards 2 of them. There's some shit that's about to happen with the whole race at some point. So it's like, that's gonna be tough to combat. But I don't know, like, I do like now too, because I'm always like this, like, when it comes to OP characters in any series, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, we need to find a way that, like, a weakness of some sort. But I can see that the series is starting to get more and more into like weaknesses, or certain kind of weaknesses that Viltrumites can have, whether it's about some of them rebelling against their whole style of living, and then, or way of life, and then stuff from Nolan's books too are real interesting that I definitely need to see some more of what happened in that. Obviously it seems like, well, some was like from his own experiences, but this was I actually really enjoyed this episode though. It was more calmer compared to the other ones, which is good. But like you just said, something might come up very soon, probably next episode. So so we needed this, but it was good for character growth, for especially like with Mark and Amber. I like that part in the episode. That was pretty cool. Yeah, we pretty much concluded everything from the previous episodes. Cool to see Rex is still alive and kicking. Immortal, I don't know. He's not all there right now because of Kate's death, which I definitely want to see what happened. Like, why was she so important to him? Like, you know, compared to anybody, and however long he's lived for a long fucking time, like thousands of years, from based off of the flashback that we've seen him throughout history. So I wonder what made her so special. That would be pretty cool to figure out. But
you might be able to piece it together if you go back and watch a few of the episodes since they started dating, and some of the dialogue that was had between the characters. There's some hints there. I do feel like the execution was performed flawlessly in terms of giving him such an emotional response to her death, as opposed to the many other lovers that he's had throughout the centuries. And one thing that we've talked about in another series, Frieren, that we're reacting to on the channel, that will also be ending tomorrow, is that the cooldown for these action series primarily is vital to their success. Because you can't just go balls to the walls 100 miles per hour every single episode. People get burnt out, myself included, emotionally, to where you're going to have the exhale to where your audience can actually think about what just happened. And then the feelings of losing all those characters, all the injuries, all the emotional trauma that just happened, it can finally hit you. So I do want to give a shout out to Invincible for taking the time to do it properly, because it was pretty much the whole episode that we were on like the cooldown. They put in some other plot lines, but for the most part, this is an emotional recovery type of episode. 100%
agree, because being on 100 all the time, that ain't, nah, because then it just turns to just meatheadery, which meatheadery is cool if the series is like, if that's just what it's about. But obviously this is one of those series that isn't about that. And I mentioned it throughout the episode how even like the smaller characters have some character arcs that aren't even done. Like, even like, think for example from like one of the first characters I would say that we really dove into something that was pretty unique for them was Rudy. And
true,
his arc is still not even done yet. Like, we have him and Beast Girl, like that whole dynamic still isn't even through with yet either. Like, something like that is something I like in the series a lot. It's just, it's important to me because one of my like biggest things when it comes to any kind of series is the cast. The cast has to be good all the way through. Like, even if they don't, you know, they don't have to be the most powerful or the most badass or cool. Like, just give me some kind of character arc from them and it's fire to me. Even if it's something very simple. It's one of those things that this series excels in. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it's one of those things that I like a lot. But back to what you were saying about Kate and Immortal. I remember, well, he did say in this episode that essentially her family was cursed. I don't know how literal he meant. I don't know if that's like a literal thing, like they were cursed. Because I did mention it before, but it's interesting that maybe it is just genetics, but it's interesting that her and her brother has the same exact power, it seems. I would think that, I don't know, just my own headcanon would think that maybe there'd be some differences in the powers a little bit, but I don't know. Introducing that idea that her family was cursed, I don't know. That sounds like something that's been going on for years, so maybe that's something to do with Immortal. Maybe he knew people from that, from their family from years ago or something. I don't know, but I'm just trying to think of other instances where he said something about her that made her, well, we already know she's important to him, but like, why? So
one last final point I'll make before we get out of here is kind of related to your last point, and This is also something that I was just starting to get introduced when I started reading DC Comics, in terms of there being superpowers and there also being magic. So we know for sure that Duplicate and her family / her brother were cursed, and we also know that Beast Girl was cursed. So there is some aspect of magic in here. Could that be what was in Nolan's books, or is it simply just scientifically something that Cecil can work on? And I know that there was also, if you remember at the end of season 1, there was kind of, I don't know if it was a reference or if it was an actual thing, but there was like a skull crystallized version of like an alien head from the Alien movie series in our day and age. That might have had some magical properties to it. So is Cecil only doing scientific research, or is he also going into the occult?
Even in this season, I mean, I know the whole seance dog was
that's true, like, that too.
That's just like I guess some kind of little foreshadowing probably.
Yeah, possibly.
That is pretty interesting though.
Yeah, because Superman is actually weak against magic, which is interesting.
Yeah, shit, maybe the Immortal is probably cursed too. I mean, immortality, what is that usually like for someone to have
that glowing thing?
You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to immortality, I could just be wrong, but I can't, I just don't remember if there's ever been immortality from a character that, like, aside from, like, God characters like that, like a mortal person, you usually become immortal. You don't just born immortal, you know, something that happens to make you immortal. And that goes into magic, and it could go into curses, and we talked about immortality all the time, about how, to us, it is like a curse. You live forever. It's like,
don't want it.
Who really would want to do that? And for people to say, I want it, come back to me in about
3 million years.
190 years. I give you that. Like, you'll probably be like, damn, hold on. This is not, I don't know about this. But yeah, this was a really dope episode. I really appreciate the writing. The writing showed in this episode a lot.
Yeah, we tied off some loose trails in terms of plot lines, and we got some new ones, so I'm excited for episode 7 next week.
So you guys know the drill, man. Pull up for all the content on our channel. We got Frieren and Undead. By the time this comes out, those will probably already be out, but we got those ending this week. And then we got spring anime coming in, and we still got stuff in the backlog for a lot of Netflix series and whatnot. So stay tuned for all that content, and I hope to see you guys all next week. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have a good one. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video, and peace.